Ahoy, captains, and welcome to another stream, another live stream, another live in-person stream. What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing okay. I'm just gonna do my little sound check here, just to make sure everything's working. Cause man, every time I launch OBS, all my settings are okay. It's working. All my settings are completely reset, and I have to start from scratch. So we're gonna go over the November 2024 patch notes today. Um, I'll just rip through everything real quick, and then I'll get to the hellos and comments in the chat afterwards, just to keep things as concise as possible. So here we go. This campaign, I'm not sure where it says it, but it's or this update, it's only 4 weeks. Where does it say it? Okay, we'll just go through everything here. Um, where is it? Anyways, it's only 4 weeks, so keep that in mind. You only have 4 weeks to complete this campaign. So here is our Redeemer code. It's nice that they have the link now. You just click on this and boom, you get it right away. You don't got to do any copying and pasting. And here's the sort of like patch or Cole's notes, whatever you want to call it, the quick notes. But we're going to go through everything one by one. There's a lot in this update. What a change compared to updates at the beginning of the year, where you basically got a campaign and a season of arena or something like that, and that was it. Brutal. So here's our campaign ship, the Schonberg, K. Schomburg, Tier 7 German destroyer. I believe this one was in the one of the rentals. Um, what was it? Two patches ago, where they put them for rent for like 3 days, and then they were all so way too powerful, so then they took them away from the rentals. So this one's gonna be a good one. And I'm sorry if I cough. I'm dealing with a cough right now, like a really dry, really dry cough. There it is. I'll try not to cough into the microphone. Sorry. Major apologies. We're gonna push through though. So Schomburg, yeah, man, look at this thing. Enhanced HE penetration, large hit point pool, improved sonar, and a main battery reload booster. Good God, this thing's gonna be powerful. Here it is. 4 week campaigns. Keep in mind, only 4 weeks to complete this campaign. Here's all the rewards you get with and without the Admiralty backing. Gonna grab a quick sip of water while we look at that. Get some Black Friday crates down there. One free one and two if you get the Admiralty backing, so that's good. That's all the breakdown of that. So here's our Black Friday ships. So we got well, we'll keep it in this frame. We got the Alaska. That's probably the one of the better ones. Awami, meh. Bagration, not bad either. And the USS Black. Oh my god, I can't believe they're bringing this thing back. I thought they would never bring it back, but here you go. I guess they think that there's enough other ships that are competitive enough to counter it. Bloody hell. I've been dealing with this for a week, man. It sucks. So yeah, this is the one that you're going to want to hone in on because there's no other way to get it. So if you do not have the original USS Black, this is your chance. That is one of the most overpowered ships in the entire game, not just at tier 7. It's fantastic. I really do like that ship. That's why I don't play it, because it's too good. And then we have the Pomeran Bee in the crafting station. Oh boy, people are gonna get their hands up in the air because the crafting station is already back. Oh my god. But the good thing is it's the Pomeran Bee. And the other thing is it says here, this is important. The B ships are identical to their original counterparts, so their stats and abilities are not different. So if you already have these ships, you don't need to get the B versions. So that's good. So yeah, Pomeran, if you already have it, it sucks. And if you want to get, or if you don't, yeah. And so the B version, it's also gonna suck. So don't worry about getting that. Then you have camos. Don't need those. Now this one you can't really see. I tried to zoom in on it here. You can't really see what it is. So I actually asked on Discord here. Here it is. And so he says it's a new Super 7 crate. So over here in the crate drops, so you get a tier 7 ship basically out of here. So if you're missing some tier 7 premiums, this might be something to look into. You can see them here. I'm actually only missing 4 ships personally from this crate. A lot of these are campaign ships or ships you can get in the store for doubloons. There's nothing really here that's been like locked away by campaign or like stuff that hasn't been brought back. So the ones that I don't have are Graf Zeppelin, Hampshire, Constellation, and Bayard. So I'm probably gonna skip this. I don't really have too much interest in those ships. But I do have interest in these 5 insignias, so maybe I'll be selling a couple more ships again. Son of a bitch. Sorry. We got the tier 3 Dante Alighieri, I forget how to say that. And the B version, I think that was given out for free a couple years ago. And then 2 Black Friday crates. So there's a few easy things to get here if you're missing them. Like I said, those 5 insignias are quite a good one right there. Quite a good value if you can spare the resources. Thanksgiving celebration. So you have some missions. There's quite a few missions this update, and I'm kind of happy about that or pleased about that. I don't know what to say, but the more things they give us to do, the better. Sometimes you get to the dog days of the campaign, like the third or fourth week, even the last week of the campaign, and you have nothing to do. And so this is good. Gives you a Black Friday crate, and you also get a discount on the USS or US Tech Tree ships. So that's good. All the way to tier 8 too. Last time they didn't do the tier 8s, so that's good. Then they're bringing back more pirate stuff. They don't really say what, but it says it's going to be new. So we'll look forward to some sort of a article on that in the next couple of days, starting December 2nd. So that's the second week of the update, I think. Second or third week? Third week. Gdansk Bureau Project. So that was one of the rental ships as well. Um, excuse me. Holy shit. Um, it was super strong as well. So keep working on your alternative pan-European gunboat line. Yeah, this thing's gonna be really solid. It's radar and all the good stuff that the pan Euro destroyers get. So um, where does it say? Oh, so I wanted to highlight this. It says, note that you'll need some experience to play this ship effectively. And I was like, huh, what? since when? Since when do they recommend that you actually be good at the game first before playing a ship? They've never said this. This information is 5 years too late. You idiots. What the hell are you talking about? As a destroyer focus on main guns, Gdansk excels at defeating other destroyers but can dangerously expose herself when engaging different ships, blah blah blah. Sometimes it's best to hide from enemies and play a support role by providing intelligence data to your teammates and only shooting when you're sure you'll survive. Like, what? what? It's so stupid. Why are they telling you this 5 years after? This should be like newbie information for every person, like in the tutorial in the game. Oh my god, unbelievable that they're even putting this here. You'll need some experience to play a legendary tier ship. No shit, Sherlock. It's so stupid, these guys sometimes. Man, unbelievable. This disclaimer should be on every legendary tier ship. Like, play the game first before you fucking unlock the legendary ships. God damn. Unreal. It's just comical to me. Absolutely comical. I'm sorry. Sorry if that I kind of got off the rails there, but it's too much. Sometimes these guys are just too much for me. All right, so then we got these weird collection things, or the Pokemon cards, as I like to call them. They're bringing them all back. I don't know if they're going to charge you for these things, but one of them I missed because you could only get them if you paid doubloons for them. So one of those I missed. Um, all the other ones were free, so it wasn't a big deal. Um, but yeah, I'll look into it and see if it gives any good rewards. But there you go. If you miss something, hmm, get a chance to get them back. Okay, now this one we got to take a breath before we talk about this one. They're bringing in this OP monstrosity, Cheklov, I guess it's called. Come on, guys. Oh my god. For global XP too, so it's not just doubloons. It's like anybody can get this. Oh, these things are gonna be everywhere. Cause look at this. Look at what they say. Skip bombers deliver some of the heaviest damage in the game. As if these freaking things weren't overpowered enough. Now they're making it. They're bringing in one that's more powerful than the ones that are already in the game. Get out of here with these freaking OP carriers. God damn, man. Brutal. Not looking forward to seeing those things. Oh man. So here we go. Some more missions. Pearl Harbor mission, um, December 5th through the 12th. Um, you play a U.S. or a Japanese ship. Not sure how people feel about playing a Japanese ship for Pearl Harbor mission, but okay. But it is pretty nice that they give you a flag, Pearl Harbor flag, and a Pearl Harbor patch symbol. That part is classy. So I'll give them a thumbs up for that one. Brawl season 23. Skip. Fleet Cup season 2. Again, they only have it Saturdays and Sundays, so I don't know. It keeps limiting the availability of this mode again, which is not cool. Because personally, and I'm sure other people have this situation too. I can't play on Saturdays and Sundays. My daughter doesn't have daycare and during the day, and then I work at night. So um, I hope they expand this in the future. Either make it permanent or just have it the whole week. Like I don't know why they limit it. It kind of sucks. And then there's the Ocean Cup stuff, the private tournaments or fleet battles that go on um pretty much during the same time as well. So it just like overlaps and like why not have the fleet battles in game during the week and then you can have those Ocean Cup battles, the private battles during the weekend. I don't know. Like why are they doing it so it overlaps? So there's that. Good for the people who are able to play it. So more stuff about mobile. No one plays mobile. Um, some balance changes. So we'll look at that in a second. And then they're adding the doubloons to the weekly assignments. Remember, they got rid of the daily stuff, and there's no calendar this update. But it's only 150 per week, which kind of sucks. And there's only 4 weeks this update, so you only get 600 doubloons, whereas before the weekly you got 700 doubloons. So it's kind of less. But then if it's a 5 week campaign, so the next one you'll get 750 doubloons. So it's kind of like I don't know, just just shuffling the deck chairs, I guess. But there you go. So more free stuff. Bug fixes. So this one is interesting. The spawns for carriers will now be in the central point for these maps. So I've been having a lot of matches lately. Maybe you guys have too, where you get 3 ships in one side, you get 3 ships in the middle, and the carrier usually is what happens, and then you get 2 ships spawning on the side, and then you're in one of those 2 ships, and then you sail forward, and then there's 5 enemies in front of you and the carrier, and you're like, holy shit, what the hell? And you just die in the first 5 minutes. So I think hopefully this addresses that, where they have the carrier spawn in the middle, and then the flanks will get 3 ships each, and then 2 ships in the middle. That's how it should be. But with carriers that the spawns are just so messed up and things get imbalanced and it just turns into a shit show. So hopefully this addresses that. Hmm. Oh boy, we're almost done. Don't worry, you won't have to listen to me cough much longer. More stuff. So they're putting the legendary ships at the end of the tech tree, which is interesting. So hopefully that means they're going to add more legendary ships at the end of each tech tree rather than just throwing us more legendary American battleships. No offense. But that would be nice to fill out the rest of the tech trees like that. And then just more mobile fixes. So let's just quickly look at the Ministry of Balance. We got a couple of buffs here. The Velos is getting a buff. I thought that it was like a pretty competitive ship, but still Lucian, the king of tier 8 destroyers. So this thing is uh, getting buffed to better deal with Lucian. Hmm, sorry. So so that's good. The torpedo speed is the one that I thought that was the weakest part. All pan-European boats have insane torpedo speed, and this one had really slow ones, and it only has the one torpedo rack, so it really needed this buff. But it's getting buffed to the guns too, so that's good. Caprice is getting a buff. This was probably one of the worst or the worst tier 7 destroyer, even though it's that pirate themed one, so you only get a chance to get it every so often. So it was just an afterthought. But its range was less than 10 kilometers. Like that was pathetic. So it's getting a buff to a range. So damage and the torpedo reload. So it might actually be useful now. We'll see. These ones are interesting. Benson and Mahan. I don't know why they didn't put them together, but they're separated by the chump font or chump stain, as I like to call it. Benson's torps are getting put out to 8 kilometers, so that's interesting. The stock torps, I should say. And then Mahan is getting the same sort of buff, but it's to its upgraded torpedoes, 8 kilometers. I don't really feel like the Mahan needed a buff. It's one of the best destroyers at tier 5. But there you go. It's got a better reload now. Oh, Christ. This thing is going to be pretty damn strong. Chumpfon, I think that's the tier. Is that the tier 6? Pan Asian cruiser. It wasn't very good. So it's getting a buff. The reload is barely. It's getting a really small buff. It's not gonna. It's not gonna help it. It's still gonna suck. Interestingly, there's one nerf, like one single nerf to the entire game. It's the Gokezi out of all the ships that are getting nerfed. But I just finished grinding this thing. It's actually really good. It's more of a support ship. This is not something that you're going to be getting a solo warrior in. I don't think. Not unless you run away to the back of the map. But as a support ship, it was really strong. So it's getting a nerf. Guess the spreadsheet said it needed a nerf. This commander skill, I've never heard of this. Torpedo Chaos. I didn't have time to do research on it, but it's getting a buff. It's getting torpedo damage. And then clear sky medals are going down from 40 to 30. And I think everyone would agree 40 was a bit excessive. Doable, but a bit excessive. So 30 I think is a sweet spot. And then again, the carrier spawn point changes. Last but not least, the thing I'll just pop up here on the screen is the Black Friday crates. What do we got? We got Alaska 1%, Awami 2%. The Black Bee is 4%. So we're going to be seeing a lot of those and a lot of bag rations because a lot of people buy Black Friday crates. So get ready to see those ships. So, guys, that is basically the rundown. I'm just going to say hi to everyone in the chat and we'll have a little chit chat before we say goodbye. What's up, Jason? Captain Jason. What's up, Grumps? Hey, Johnny. Hey, Bungle. What's up, Randy? No coughing. No promises, Randy. You jinxed me. I've got to go, Motley. Okay, Jason. Yeah, you guys do your stream. I'll tune in. I know you guys asked me to jump in with you yesterday, but yeah, I can't. I can't play with people when I'm coughing like this. It's too much. Um, I'll give you 10 Baz. New bureau feels good. Finally, right? We finally get a bureau after God, how many months? For 3 months? Yeah, probably it feels like 3 months. Why when we can just whale and get a new legendary ship though? Jim must be excited. Read the Brawl shit show. I don't I think I played one or two matches in the very first Brawl and I was like, this is for babies. It's not for someone my age. Or Benson already the best tier 60 DD. This is confusing. It is a little bit, but it's just the unupgraded torpedoes that are being buffed. So I guess all the newbies were complaining about it. Well, that looks like it's about it. I think everyone's watching something else, or either that, or maybe no one's excited about this update, or they're just working away. So we're going to keep this short and sweet, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm going to have a video dropping tomorrow, and then fingers crossed that we'll be able to do a live stream sometime early next week, and we'll be able to go over all the new stuff in the game. So again, thanks for watching. If you could hit that thumbs up button on the way out. And thanks again for all the support. Much appreciated. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Take care.